Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program Rise of the Dark Fog. Now, the first thing I want to do is actually get these logistic drones in. And let's take a look where I have my closest. I have this coal vein here. Okay, I think that's 7 veins. I should be able to get plenty of coal out of that. I should really get some fuel for my fuel chamber. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have a problem, but I'll go back to base after. I don't think I have enough belt to finish what I'm planning on finishing here, but let's take one thing at a time. First thing is first, let's get a regular belt of coal. Perfect. I'll try to build over there. That goes like that, and let's see. Where is 6? All the way over there. Can I make any belt? I can make a bit of belt. I'm also very short on inserters. Let's see if I can get a few more inserters out of this. I have a few fast ones if I really need to. So you're gonna be producing energetic graphite. Oh, actually, this is totally wrong. Do I have enough room? I think I have enough room. And I'll use the fast ones over here. So I totally realized I forgot to say what I'm actually doing. I am building Proliferator Mark IIs here. And that's gonna be that. So for Proliferator Mark IIs, we need Mark 1s, and we need 2 Mark 1s per second and 1 diamond again per second. Now let's see how much I'm producing here. So I have 6 factories, which means that I'm producing 3 of these per second, and implicitly this is gonna output 1 at 2 seconds. This is gonna require 1 at 2 seconds. That means I'm producing 3 diamonds per second. So I'll be able to support 3 of these. And That requires 2 per second, this produces 2 per second, so I'll just get another miner here. 5 will be just fine. And let's see, where do I want to place this? It's gonna be 3 of those. 3 of these. So that's gonna run like that. Let's set recipes. This is gonna be producing Mark 1. This is gonna be producing Mark 2. I'll need fast inserters over here and over here. All the way back over here and I output this? Yes, I can. And I'll use a PLS over here. You're gonna be providing the planet with, where is it? This, you're gonna be supplying a lot of power. So we should fairly soon see inbound freighters. No. It's fairly convenient that unlike Factorio, I can actually just mine the iron ore. So this should be fully producing. I don't want to be overproducing this. Maybe have like 1,000 in stock. This should be working at full speed. That's half a belt. That's a bit more than half a belt, but should be fine. This is not enough coal. How much would... Oh, 3 of these. I didn't actually bother to think of the ratio here because I was like, oh, it's just 3 factories, but these consume 2 per second, so I need 6 per second. I need a full belt. Bummer. Can I get a full belt? Can I even get a 6 from here? Okay, that's a 6. That's a 3, that's a 4. How far away am I from... So this is a 6, this is a 7. It is what it is. There is a... What's my current productivity? 10% productivity bonus, so it should be closer to the amount that I need. So fairly happy with that. Well, that's the first setup for this build. Now let's head back to over here. Somewhere. Where is it? There's our ALS. And let's see. I want to take veins that are gonna be in the way first, so veins that are across the equator, which is basically what I'm spinning right now, and I think that this is gonna be the most convenient one to take for now. Now, unfortunately, okay, let's do this. At least this. I'm a bit too lazy to, as you can probably tell, head back to the main planet to resupply. Although I should be doing that. Oh wow, that's a 9. That's nice. We'll get this even if it's just a 5. Perfect. So I will want to... I think I can get a 7. Yeah, I can. And another 7, and this one has pretty good density, even for a 9. How much can I get here? That's a 6. Okay, this is already a lot. And let's see, one here, and one here. Is that the equator? This is the equator, so let's put one there. Apparently one more there. I need to fill in a few gaps over here. That this would have any sort of impact. And let's see, can I get a few automatic pilers? No, because I am missing some silicon. My base is over here. I'll go grab a bit of silicon. And while I'm doing that, let's see how many of these can I get. I guess that's gonna be enough. Another right one. It is this one. Yes, this one. I'm fairly sure I can grab a bit better from here. Yeah, 100 silicon. That should be enough to do a few of these. Yeah. Let's go with 10 of those. Okay, I'm running this way. This is the one. Yeah, that's the smelter, and here is my mining operation. The idea here is it's simple. 8 of these are gonna go into four belts. So these ones could go probably into more than 4 belts. This is probably about 6 belts because I have a few 9s and 8s and whatnot, very few small numbers. But I'm gonna design for 4 belts, and if I pile them, I'll actually have 2 belts to worry about. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I wanted to get this going. Small change of plans. So I will pile them as close to the minor exit as possible, and then group them into 2 belts. Basically, this is gonna merge over here. And this is gonna be piled again. Still need to drag the belt all the way over here, so I might as well do it. Come on, grab this one. And if I merge these 2 belts, I can then get this one over here to a I'm gonna put the station over here, probably. So I need 2 more of these. Unfortunately, hopefully I can get them. Yes, I can. The way over here, you go in. This one can go there. This one can here. And let's start designing this bit. So I have a belt that's gonna be up here, a belt that's gonna be down, and let's see. I did build a few tall chests. Let's recharge while I'm doing this. It's good. So one goes here, one goes here. And now for the interesting bit, I'm actually gonna use splitters. One here and another one over here. Resources are gonna be coming through here. They're gonna go in there, but they're also gonna come like this. Over here, and then this and this. Now, I really hope I still have enough to get a... that's not enough. Well, I'll get... Oh, actually, I can get quite a few more of these. You are going to be providing this. Well, they're going to be a supplier for this. And now these ones are gonna flow in there. This is gonna prioritize this output, but the idea is that excess will be going in here. And will be collected and fed back like this. Just drop that one for now, I don't want it in my inventory. Got to connect that one. I was wondering why this is not fully stacked. So we're getting stacks of and 4. So this one is not always stacking. Are this useless? Or this is never gonna produce a full belt, and this is designed to... No. This is actually sometimes gonna produce a 2 or a 3 because this will not be able to handle the output of 2 miners. So I think that this is good. And this is working as intended. Once this fills up, it will go and be stored here. This can hold 6,000 times storage of 4. So 6,000 times 4, that is 24,000. That's barely a dent in here, but well, we'll work at draining the depot out at some point. This needs to be demand, not supply. And again, maybe just... let's stockpile 100 of these. And I think I should see... yeah, I will see these ones inbound with that thing. Now, drone engine. That is not the one that I want. What I really want is logistic carrier engine. And we can get quite a few of these. And also these ones. And there's gonna be quite a few of these too, but obviously let's start with the small ones. I will cancel that one and this one. I do want to get extra room in my inventory, so that's gonna stay. But do I have junk in these ones? No. There we have it. I'm gonna do one last thing here and I want to see where I was sure I was getting a number. Yeah, there it is. 9. So 9. Okay, this is 7, 8, 9. So 9 goes right over here. Let's put a wall to know how far we can actually go over, or we need to go over here. That this is gonna be fine now. And there we have it. We have proliferation happening. Obviously iron is not gonna hold up, but what I can do is do this and then this. This is gonna give us a pretty decent idea on what full throughput is actually gonna look like. And we can actually see here a nice pack of 4 stacked, proliferated. This is probably gonna fill the whole belt. Thing that I checked because this was not working, and that this will backfill the system. But now that it went past the initial shock, I think it should be enough to well, I do want to test it with regular belts, although this is not at scale, so the system will there is a good chance that the system will clog. Like, this cannot support the 6 of this, obviously, because this belt is a bit too small, undersized. And I don't think I have enough to upgrade right now. I don't know if I want to upgrade. But this is iron, and I'm quite happy with how this turned out. I'm not gonna plot the whole thing just yet. I'm still pretty scarce on resources. But the next step, I think, is gonna be to replicate these builds for some other things that we're gonna need. And let's see, I'm gonna take a trip back to the main base, and I will take a full load of Silicon, I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that silicon is the more important resource right now. Oh, this can hold 10,000 because it's an ALS, not a PLS. Okay, before I do this, I've learned my lesson. Let's set an indicator. Now let's grab all of these. Can I access the depots? I can. I don't know if I'll be able to unload all of this, but okay, I did a small mistake. My power is not gonna be able to sustain me flying all the way back home, so I want to charge up to maybe 600. If I try to build now, this is gonna drop everything that I hold, and that's not gonna be a pretty sight. This should be enough. I am in pretty low orbit, I think. Let's stop over here. I kept just enough energy, I think, to be able to head back home. I wonder if I can actually get stranded into space. So I'll need to do hopefully just one last adjustment, as I'm very close to the planet. Make sure I hit the planet. That's great. And where is my base? Okay, fortunately I can still access the map. So my base is all the way over there. No. So close. So close to make it. Now I can drop a bit of the silicon in the babs. The ILS should be able to hold 10,000. I should have stayed just a bit longer. So that's 5,000. I need to put all of this back. And this is slow. The problem is that if I drop this, there's nothing to actually pick it up. This is actually full of silicon. That's bad. And that's too far to operate. This already has a lot of silicon in it. But I haven't hooked it up to this one, so Still 12,000 left. I need to figure out where to... get rid of it. There's another bab over here. And at this point I think I can dismantle all the stone to silicon. Oh, actually, very smart thing for me to do would be to get in range of a... Do I have a charging station? No, I do not. Okay. I am fairly close to this one. Rest can go in my inventory. Let's charge. Okay, that was a bit poorly planned. And I wasn't sure that this was able to bring that much silicon in. I guess we did stay for a while there. But yeah, that means that all of these are gone. This is gone. And I'll just give you a hat so you can request for... I'll keep this operational just in case it's needed. This is gonna be a request. This just is full or almost full. Okay, I am full inventory and have full fuel on me now. So that should be good. Now, this one is a provider for this thing. One is a requester, that's good. I'll have to figure out what to do with all that excess silicone that I now have, but this goes into silicon. Yes, this is the silicon line. I forgot to set the filter. Obviously, I forgot to set the filter. That's really annoying. Which means that I have almost none of these. Well, I have a few of those. I have none of these, which I really wanted to get. Okay. And this also means that this can go. These two. And these two. Do I have titanium on the boss? This is not used for anything and... Oh yeah, this is meant to be titanium. Did I do the same? Fortunately, I think this has been like this just for an episode. I am screaming internally, but yeah. Oh well. I guess I have done that, so let's see, I can get that one there and Here, that's all the stone I have on me. Just delete that one. I'll make the glass available. Let's see, do I want to get rid of anything else in my inventory? Yes, I do want to get rid of the proliferators. They should still be using, so let's get that one over there. What's happening here? I have just one bot? I have just one bot that's managing that whole supply. Just one bot here because I do not have chips. I really need to be more careful around the supply chain here. So using silicon. Oh, because I'm producing in stacks of 10. That's why. How many bots? Just 6. It's gonna be a while until I get enough bots in here, but at least this should get my yellow science up and running again. And while that's happening, okay, let's see, can I upgrade this? Lack of item. I did build a few more bots, but I do want to scale this one up first. Because the silicon is here and that's the main thing preventing us from scaling it up. That was preventing us from scaling it up. Let's queue up a few more drones. Still, that's upgraded now. A lack of items, so this is gonna be over here once. Once that's built. Just a bit of scale up. This is actually the first main assembly line that I want to get going. So I will need, for this one I need, oh no, you're not building those things. You're definitely not building these things by hand. Those ones you can do. So this one has plenty of supply, this one has plenty of supply. We might actually see that we're stockpiling this now. Maybe proliferation here wouldn't have been a bad idea, but yeah. As I was saying, on the lava planet, the first build I want to do is for processors, because this is a huge bottleneck right now, and if I'm not mistaken, processors are needed for the next stack as well. So let's see, the next stack is gonna be this one, information matrix, and yeah, that's processors. A lot of processors, but also this thing that I already have the 2 build, but not at scale. But I will need the high strength material. which is gonna be, again, not a very complex build. It will have to be built here. So I will keep science back on this planet, at least for now. But, well, hopefully I start to get a few more processors now. I did not want to put the bots in there, actually. I want to get the bots in here. And in here if needed. And I'll also be overly cautious and get them bots. Some of them. So I do want to keep this full of titanium at all times. This is gonna produce for a while, and I'm perfectly happy with that. Now, I kind of know what I need to build. And I kind of know what I don't need to have on me. But again, that build will require quite a few things. So I do need circuit boards, which is iron and copper. And I will need circuit boards build. I will need microcrystalline component, which is silicon and copper. So I need to get a silicon build going. I need to get an iron build, which I already have, and a copper build. Those are the main ingredients. I need 2 intermediates, which is this one, and then finally the processors. And there will be some interesting ratios there, but I'll get to those a bit later. Right now, I want to make sure that I get enough. Oh wow, really? This is 195 and this one is starving of process. Am I requesting processors even? This one is requesting, but I really wish that it would distribute them equally along the routes. Like, it makes no sense that this one actually stockpiles 200 while this one is starving and not producing literally anything. Also, how are my small ships doing? I have 200 of these. I need to get as many as I can. ELS, ILS, still have a few. So I will need 2 resources. Well, I do have silicon already, so I just need to mine copper. That's another ELS. I will need copper, silicon, 2 intermediates, and the processors. And I think that after processors, I will move the production line over here, back over here. Let's stock up to 10. Let's do the same thing here. Let's not get cheap on those now. Sorters, I'm not using that many sorters. So get this one back in. I'm using a lot of these. I would really like to get some stockpiled processors somewhere. If I can. Anywhere. They're operating at full speed. That's good at least. But yeah, there's no processors anyway. $80 arc smelters, that's not gonna be a lot. Miners, I still have... I have just 10 miners left. Let's get some miners. $17 extra, don't need that many. And let's get over to this side. Let's get some of those. I will need to get plenty of these. We're gonna turn logistics off for now, because at the moment I think it's gonna just be a big inconvenience. And oh, this actually stack up to 200. I was sure that they stack only up to 100. This is not enough belt. This is way too little belt for the amount that I'm gonna need. Let's not have this the queue empty. Get a bit of steel. Probably out of silicon again. Oh, I do not want to craft gears. I definitely do not want to craft gears. Okay, this is... oh, probably out of copper this time. That upgrade is finally done. That's gonna give me a bit more extra room in my inventory. I like that. So I think that this is it for shopping. I will grab all the extra belt that I can before I head off. I will get rid of silicon because I have plenty on the other planet. I'll keep some of that on me. I'll keep some stone because I might want to do some extra storage boxes. I have quite a few of these, which is very nice. These ones are building. Everything else is... I think in a decent volume. I don't see anything obvious that's missing. Plenty of inserters. I'll have plenty of belt. Quite a few arc smelters. And I'm plotting down 6 24.50 per stack, so I need a few more arc smelters actually. But I will do a bit more shopping in between episodes, make sure I'm fully stacked up. Oh yeah, that is actually just one more. I need 150, but yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I think that the next few episodes are gonna be fairly similar in nature. I'm gonna be looking at building at the base at scale, at endgame scale, and slowly building the stacks up as technology progresses, as everything moves. But that being said, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I will see you here next time.